Hi, I'm Morgan.
And I'm Jake, and this is
Neverland Navigation Radio,
where we take a little sampling of the things that we're most excited for this year's Food and Wine Festival.
Yeah.
This is an exciting time where we are on the verge of a new EPCOT festival season.
And the summer is hard because there's nothing.
I know. It's
actually kind of weird to walk through EPCOT in the summer.
People call it EPCOT Light.
Oh, really?
Diet EPCOT.
Oh, wow.
I've seen it all.
Which is funny because for so long they didn't do this. And then when they started it, it was really seasonal.
Right.
Now it's like, I think it's weird when there's not something.
I know. They've really turned it into a whole thing where it all rotates around the festivals. I am excited for this year's Food and Wine because I feel like I did not participate very much in last year's Food and Wine.
Yeah.
So I'm really hoping to kind of dive in headfirst to this one.
This one is a lot of people's favorite. It's the OG.
Yes, it is the OG. I feel like it is the biggest draw of all of the festivals.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not our favorite, but it's good.
It's actually, I think, toward the bottom of my personal ranking of them, but that doesn't mean that there aren't exciting opportunities for things that I'm looking forward to
It's just because we love a lot of the stuff about the other ones, though. It's not because we don't like this.
Yeah, I mean, Morgan's a huge Christmas person.
Yeah.
I'm a big arts and theater person. Mm-hmm. So, like, of course, those things are, like, you know, they're made for us.
Right.
And we both do love Flower and Garden, like, aesthetically, the topiaries, the flowers.
And they do the concerts for Flower and Garden, so it's, like, very similar.
And we're not big drinkers.
Right.
So Food and Wine, like, half of that is lost on us.
Sure, but that's true of all the festivals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
But anyway.
Yeah, that being said, this is an episode full of stuff we're excited about.
Yeah, because this is such a huge thing. It's such a huge thing for EPCOT. It's such a huge thing for anybody that's traveling to EPCOT. And we do love it. We love all the festivals.
Oh, yeah.
Not quite equally, but, you know, close-ish.
But still love them. Love them.
And there are some things about this one that I'm looking forward to that none of the others have delivered. So we'll get into it.
Yes. Before we do start talking about this year's... Ooh, yeah, just a taste of this year's festival. We want to thank you guys so much for joining us. If you want to help to support the show and keep us going, then you can do that by subscribing wherever you listen to the podcast and by leaving us a review. We love seeing the feedback from you guys, love interacting with you, and also leaving a review on the show really helps boost us up the podcast rankings, so we would definitely appreciate it if you would help to support the show in those ways.
Absolutely. And if you are thinking about taking a vacation, whether it be a Disney vacation or a cruise vacation, I just wanted to let you know that when you book one of those vacations, you are paying for the price of a personal travel agent's commission, whether you use one or not. So when you book even a great deal on a Disney hotel and park tickets, or a Disney or Royal Caribbean or any kind of cruise, you're paying for that commission whether you use one or not. So if you would consider sending me an email at morgan@neverlandnavigation.com and letting me be your free to you travel agent so that somebody gets that commission, I would be 1, super honored. 2, I will be giving you all kinds of helpful, free personal travel agent tips, advice, doing bookings for you, waiting on hold for you, all of that stuff. And as a thank you, you get free custom family trip t-shirts for your vacation. So it's kind of a win-win-win. If you don't use a travel agent, then that money is just getting sunk into wherever you're going.
Heck yeah. So you might as well.
Yes.
Yeah, and maybe you can have fun Eat to the Beat fun Food and Wine themed t-shirts.
Yeah. Well, you could do an Eat to the Beat t-shirt.
Oh, yeah, you absolutely can. Yeah. But yeah, I think the free t-shirts being included is an awesome opportunity for some very fun matching t-shirt situations.
Yes, and completely custom. So it's about what you want, what your favorite things are. I have a lot of clients that get a different ride poster put on each shirt of each family member. That's like my number one thing that I've been doing. And then some other people will do just like Jones Family Vacation 2025 with their favorite character, classic. A different one on each. Yeah, pretty classic. So it's totally up to you.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, are you ready to dive in?
I am very excited for this.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, obviously, one of the main components of Food and Wine is, of course, all the different festival booths all around. But another part that we really enjoy is the Eat to the Beat concert series.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
In the American Pavilion at the American Gardens Theater, which is like a little outdoor venue, they host this great lineup of different musical artists, and they do this for each of the different festivals. But we really tend to enjoy this.
Yeah.
Have you looked
at
the
menu? And this is free with admission, which is wild.
I know, really adds value,
especially for like the big name ones.
Yeah.
They don't do people that are topping the charts today, but
Taylor Swift,
right, she's not coming, neither's Beyonce.
No,
but they have people that have topped the charts at one point or another and who you might love. There are some that we are so excited for.
Heck
Jake
yeah.
actually asked for a day off work already, months and months ahead of time.
I may have planned a day to take in a particular musical act, but there are several on the list that actually I'm pretty excited for.
And pretty shocked about a couple of them.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, the last couple that I will get to. But the first one this year is Joey Fatone and Friends, which is one that I love every year.
Yeah.
I've been going to this whenever I can. The one year I missed it because we were in Disneyland the year that he happened to come. But Joey Fatone is from NSYNC.
Yes.
And he always brings a couple people. So they just say and friends, but they're famous people. You just don't know who it's going to be.
Oh, yeah.
The past couple times I've seen him, one of the people was somebody from NSYNC. I think one time it was Chris Kirkpatrick. The second time it was Lance Bass.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then a speckling of other famous people.
Yeah.
It's just weird. Like
it's like a little reunion.
You have no idea who's going to be there. I want to say Montel Jordan was one of the people from last year.
That's how we do it.
Yeah. And it was just such a great show if you're a 90s kid, if you're a boy band fan, if you're an NSYNC lover.
Yeah.
It was actually one of the best shows I've ever seen, paid for or not.
Heck yeah.
And I can't recommend it enough. He's funny. They do not just NSYNC songs. They did a Backstreet Boys song.
I want to go.
They did a compilation of other 90s songs. Oh my gosh. It's just the best.
And Joey Fatone is Orlando grown.
Born and bred. Yeah.
Yeah. And famously performed as Wolfie the Wolfman in Beetlejuice's Rock and Roll Graveyard Review.
Oh, yes. You told me this. Famously?
To the theme park community, perhaps.
Yeah, okay.
That's fun to have him. He's a part of the theme park, landscape here. So to have him performing at EPCOT regularly as a thing, I think is so fun.
And
Homecoming.
He himself as a performer or maybe as a person is so fun and funny that he's just a joy to watch. I also think that, he's not Justin Timberlake level famous, but he was in My Big Fat Greek Wedding, which is one of my favorite movies. Oh, yeah. Yeah, like he's
a celebrity.
Around. Yeah. So I just, that's one of the ones. That might be the one I'm actually most excited for. We have another one. Obviously, I mentioned Jake already planned a day off for this that we're very excited for kind of different reasons. But
absolutely. The band Bowling for Soup is a musical act that I've followed for a long time now. One of my personal favorites. You might know them, from a lot of things.
For me, it's Phineas and Ferb.
Yes, Phineas and Ferb. They do the theme song.
Yes.
There's so many ways to spend summer vacation, and they tell you all about them in the theme. And we're kind of really hoping that they bust it out.
Oh, they for sure will.
Right?
Yeah.
Surely.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm going to be dressed up as Perry the Platypus for no reason.
I follow some of the, one of the creators and some of the actresses that do Phineas and Ferb because I am a giant Phineas and Ferb fan.
Yeah.
And I have Bowling for Soup just did the Warp Tour, right?
Yes.
And so I saw that they performed it there.
Yeah.
So of course when I say it, I mean the Phineas and Ferb theme song. So of course they're going to do it at Disney.
I hope so. I think so.
Yeah.
I'm stoked.
I would also be psyched if one of the people from Phineas and Ferb that I follow on Instagram show up.
Oh my god.
Because I can't pronounce his last name. Do you know Dan Pavenmeyer? He's kind of my favorite to follow right now. And he showed up at the Warped Tour to jump on stage with them and do Doofenshmirtz's voice. And it was just mind-blowing.
Amazing.
Yeah. So... And people were psyched about it. You don't think of the Warped Tour as being like Phineas and Ferb lover, central.
Folks.
Yeah. But people had like signs and stuff like that had Perry the Platypus on it. It was so funny.
I love it.
So that's the one that we're super excited and planning way, way, way ahead for.
Yeah. Really fun. There's also all kinds of, they have a lot of like pop punk going on this year, which is fun. From the 2000s, you might recognize names like Newfound Glory or Hoobastank, who have hits like Head On Collision, The Reason, and I'm excited to see some of those bands. But also coming this year is Jordan Sparks, who's a pretty recognizable pop star. You might know her songs Battlefield, Tattoo, No Air. And I think that's a pretty big billing that they've got this year. She's not like an A-list pop star, perhaps,
but up there.
But recognizable.
Yeah. We see Hoobastank the past couple years, and that's a great show.
Absolutely.
I know it's kind of funny. Smash Mouth, Hanson comes every year. I have not been able to see them yet because they usually perform on like Halloween.
Yes.
And I just not there at
busy.
Halloween yet. But that's kind of exciting. I am very excited in a weird way for the Beach Boys.
Oh, yes.
A little before our time, but when you may have heard our Grand Floridian history podcast episode where we talked a little bit about how they filmed the video for Kokomo at the Grand Floridian, and John Stamos was there playing like the steel drums.
Weird.
So we're kind of hoping that John Stamos will show up to that.
That would be so funny.
Yeah.
I would love it.
He does pop up at their concerts. I looked it up.
I know. You were telling me.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of hoping he does show up to like play steel drums for Kokomo.
Yeah.
But
I do too.
In any event, it's cool to
John
see the Beach
Stamos
Boys
loves
there.
Disney World, by the way, in case you guys didn't know. So he does take any excuse to show up. So I really wouldn't be surprised. This is the Beach Boys' first time playing at the Eat to the Beat concert series. So, and there's only 2 out of the 4 original members left, but they still put on a good show.
Yes.
And I just would not be surprised at all. The problem, I guess, is that it's 2 days. It's November 16th and 17th, and he's probably not going to do all 6 shows if he shows up.
Right.
So we've got to kind of roll the dice.
That is tough. We're truly gambling on whether or not we'll see Stamos. But
but anyway,
cool.
I think that it's possible. I'm surprised there's still a to be determined on one of the dates.
Really?
Yeah, it says October 5th and 6th is still to be determined.
Interesting.
So we'll see. Maybe they're going to get somebody awesome.
Taylor. I'm just kidding. Beyonce.
Yeah.
Live from the American Adventure.
That would be great. That'd be so fitting.
That would not happen.
I know.
I would love it, but it would not happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that I will want to go out there to see the Fray. Anyway, this is just a really cool Big Bag Voodoo Daddies, very 90s.
Yes. Yes.
So yeah, I just think that
fun.
To me, value, like you mentioned at the beginning of this adds so much value. There's a bunch of these concerts that I would go see. And it's funny because you'll see that these people are also selling concert tickets like at Tampa the next day or weekend or whatever, and they're expensive.
Yeah.
Not like crazy expensive, but not included with EPCOT admission.
I know. Really get bang for your buck out of that.
They're short if you haven't been. These are short sets, but
it's outdoors, so you want them to be short.
You do.
Yeah.
And you can keep going. A lot of people go to all 3 shows in one night.
It's true.
But yeah, this is super exciting, especially some of the artists we're getting this year. I just couldn't believe Bowling for Soup, brand new this year. Beach Boys, brand new this year.
I have been meaning to see Bowling for Soup live for literally years now.
And now you get to do it included with your admission.
Yeah. at Epcot.
Wild.
Incredible.
Yeah, so super exciting.
We love Eat to the Beat. We're so excited. And that's just one of the things that we love about Food and Wine. We also have a new scavenger hunt coming this year.
Yeah.
And we think the scavenger hunts are super cute. They're not headliners by any means, but...
No, it's for locals or kids, but...
But we still think they're fun.
Oh, I love it. I can't wait.
Yeah, and we just love seeing all of those different kind of findable things all around, even if we're not playing the scavenger hunt.
Yeah, and I think that playing the scavenger hunt gives you a opportunity and reason to slow down and kind of smell the roses, if you will, and search for Remy in this case.
Yes, Remy's Hide and Squeak.
Yeah.
Which is a very cute name.
Yes.
And they give you a little prize when you finish.
Yeah, we've done this before. I love it. I love looking for Remy.
Me too.
And it just gives you kind of, it tells you to slow down. You know what I mean? Disney can be so fast paced and you're like rushing through, you're getting from ride to ride, and doing something like a scavenger hunt lets you look around, like gives you the reason to stop and look around and also to see the details.
Yeah. It takes you deep into some of the pavilions.
It does, yeah.
Into some gardens and stuff that you normally would perhaps not stop at.
Right.
So, yeah, it is very fun to kind of take a closer look.
Right. This is a pretty inexpensive add-on. You have to go buy the map. If you're a pass holder, you do get to use your pass holder discount, so remember to let them know that you're a pass holder. And then that's kind of a collectible thing in and of itself, even if you don't finish. But if you do, you get a little... prize.
Little souvenir. How fun.
Yeah.
There's also Pluto's Pumpkin Pursuit this year, which is going to be a fun, like, spot a different pumpkin in different places type of thing,
I suppose. Gosh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So
is that going the whole time?
Yeah. So
even in November? It's wild.
I think so. So I'm hoping to see little Plutos.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
How cute would that be?
Sounds so cute. Yeah, so they are also doing a meals fromage montage.
Ooh.
So this is like I don't know, newer in the grand scheme of things for them to be like, if you get this many stamps on a passport, you get a special treat. They've been doing it for the cookie
crawl.
I don't know. Stroll.
Cookie
stroll.
Are we crawling? Are we strolling? Jack cookie crawl.
Crawl, yeah, but I always think of drunk crawl, bar crawl, because you're drunk. Yeah.
I do think they call it a stroll.
I think so.
Which is so cute.
It is cute. They've been doing that one for a while and then started adding more options for the other festivals. Earlier this year in the Flower and Garden, they did like a plant-based thing where if you got 5 different plant-based things from around the festival, you get stamped at each one and then you get a treat at the end for it.
Cool.
I don't remember what the treat was. We didn't quite make it. This time it's cheese related, so you get 5 stamps. I don't think we'll have a problem with that one.
Nope, we love cheese.
Yeah, I'm getting more into the plant-based stuff, so I'm a little surprised we didn't make it. But also, I think the problem with Flower and Garden Festival that Food and Wine Festival has less of an issue with is the heat.
Yeah.
The Flower and Garden Festival is very hot the whole time. There's no, release from it.
It's so true. The sun is just beating down on you the whole time.
So to stand in line outside to get hot food item is a little bit less, there's a little bit less incentive than when it's starting to cool off because it's Florida fall, which I know is still hot. But once we get into October, November, it's a little nicer, a little easier.
Yeah, it has been a record-breaking hot summer
yeah.
for us here in Central Florida. So we are elated for fall to be coming around, and we're hoping that Food and Wine will be a little bit more manageable than the heat has been for the past few.
Yeah, I feel like I'm more excited for the weather to chill out a little bit than I have been kind of ever.
Oh my god,
this year has been rough.
We're crawling toward winter time. And
even I remember Flower and Garden as just absolutely dying waiting in these lines to try to get some stuff.
I know.
So hopefully this one will be a little bit more manageable, especially in the later part of the festival.
I know. I'm fingers crossed that the temperatures will be lovely.
Yeah.
The last thing I wanted to get into before we talk about food is 2 merch lines.
Oh, yeah.
That they've got coming. One, they've got a Chef Figment line, which I think looks absolutely adorable. Figment is in his chef hat and coat, and it just seems like a really cute, colorful array of merchandise that they'll have coming for this festival season. And then the one that I'm most excited about is a merch line, brand new, fully themed to Muppet Labs.
Amazing.
Which is going to be so fun. It looks like it's a lot of test tubes and beakers.
Perfect.
Which obviously is a great fit for Dr. Benson Honeydew and his assistant Beaker's creations over at the Muppet Labs, where they concoct interesting flavors for the past several food and wine festivals. Looks like that will be returning, and now they've got their own merch line, so I will definitely be acquiring some of this merchandise.
Yeah, I bet they'll be selling it in that location too. That's called the Brewing Lab, but it's spelled like BREW/WING.
Yes.
Because they do mostly wings.
Right.
And then weird stuff like pickle milkshakes.
Very odd.
Oof. But this has been food-wise. We haven't tried the pickle milkshake, so I can't
Do we need to do
it.
that?
I don't know. I feel like we should. They keep bringing it back, so it can't be that bad, right? Or is it just shock value?
I think it might just be shock value.
It might be. You're right. We can decide. I don't know.
I'm just excited for Beaker and Honeydew to be coming back. I love them.
That whole area getting like a Muppet overlay is very cute. I love the whole idea of it.
Me too.
And food wise, this is one of our favorite. I love the fried pickle spears with dill ranch. That was yeah.
They should really bring out that mobile lab thing.
They should.
Right?
Where it's got to be just sitting somewhere.
I know.
Yeah, you're gonna have to explain in case.
Sure. Disney, once upon a time, had something called the Living Characters Initiative, where they had all of these kind of self-piloted, or so it appeared, roaming animatronic figures that would kind of set out around the parks. And one of them was a little spaceship-like transportation device that was home to Dr. Benson Honeydew and his assistant Beaker as characters, and the machine that they were driving would interact with guests, it would shoot out water, it would shoot out steam, they would kind of talk to and interact with all the people around them, and it was a really fun little time for you to kind of pull over and see them. Didn't last very long at EPCOT, it moved around a little bit, and it hasn't been seen for a while, so we're hoping for an eventual comeback.
Are you surprised that those are the Muppets they chose?
It makes sense for the theme, I think. I find it strange that the Swedish chef isn't involved in food and wine at all.
I agree.
Like, where's he?
I meant for the roaming animatronic.
I know you would think like Kermit.
I would think Kermit.
Yeah.
I would. But anyway, because I think that Kermit's way more recognizable of a figure.
But they do science, and Epcot is very sciencey.
That's true.
So I kind of get it.
That's true.
It's a stretch.
Yeah.
It's a stretch.
Yeah, for this it does make sense. I think they're trying to say that they're making weird food concoctions so that it had to be the scientist. Like, I mean, they do like a peanut butter and jelly wing. Like we said, they do a pickle milkshake.
Weird.
So, yeah, kind of weird science to be combining these flavors.
I know. In a lab.
Yeah. They could also throw the Swedish chef in there and also serve like Swedish meatballs or something, which might be nice, but they don't. Good. So
yeah, maybe in the future.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to talk food?
We can, yeah. The menu's not out yet.
The menu's not out yet. We're waiting with anticipation, with bated breath for the food and wine menu. But until that time comes, we wanted to take a look back at this past year's menu and talk about some things that maybe we tried, maybe we didn't get to try and would like to try, that maybe we're hoping to make a return or have a new iteration of emerge in this coming year, and kind of take a little skip around.
Yeah, they added a bunch of new booths last year, so I guess they could add more booths this year, although I suppose they've got to be running out of space.
Right.
They keep getting pretty creative with adding space, though, you know? Like, it used to just be in World Showcase at the different countries, and then they added some in between the countries, and now they're, like, branched out all up next to Test Track and next to the Imagination Pavilion, and it's interesting in kind of a funny way. So I guess they could keep going into what I'm going to call World Showcase for the rest of my life, or even back into that area that I don't know as much about as you do, but we've seen some random characters.
Oh, the World Show Place.
Yeah.
Yeah, that weird little tent
I've
thing.
never seen anything for food and wine back there. Have you?
I don't think so.
Okay. I know you had said at one point it had been a festival center for something.
They did put festival stuff back there for Festival of the Arts at one point.
Okay. And then, yeah. And then who knows what the area that once was...
The Wonders of Life.
Yeah, the Wonders of Life Pavilion even has back there. That was also used for festival stuff back in the day.
Famously, yeah. It had a bunch of food and wine stuff in there for a long time. Yeah.
It might just be covered in dust now.
It might be. They had plans to totally reimagine it into something brand new called the Play Pavilion, but it was canceled as a result of the COVID-19 closures.
I had a little bit of low expectations for the Play Pavilion to begin with, though, to be honest. So,
yeah,
but
same.
anything would be better than a building just sitting there rotting.
Agreed. I would take a festival center.
I would take a festival center, too.
I liked being in there.
Yeah.
Even just to, like, poke around for the festival stuff.
Even to reminisce.
Yeah, it was just fun to be in that old building.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe they could add more booths. They are expecting more than 35 global marketplaces at Epcot Food and Wine this year.
What's a global marketplace?
I assume a booth.
Okay, great. I'll take it. Sounds good.
Sorry, that's their verbiage.
I didn't know
just
they called them that. That's wild.
I don't. Yeah.
That's silly.
It will run for 90 days this year. That's another little stat for you guys.
Yeah,
it will start from blazing hot and hopefully get a little cooler.
It's true. Yeah.
Although if we want to see Joey Fatone, we're gonna have to go in the blazing hot because he is the first one.
Ugh, it'll be.
We'll be okay.
Yeah, it'll probably be 98 degrees.
No.
He's not at 98 degrees.
No.
Nope.
We did see 98 degrees, or did you go with me, or was it just me? I saw 98 degrees at Garden Rocks this year, or not Garden Rocks, you know, yes, Garden
Rocks.
Garden Rocks.
How was it?
Oh, I can't keep these names straight. It was fantastic.
Really?
It was so funny because they showed up in all like white suits, you know, and it was so boy band.
Aww.
It was like I was giggling like a little girl, but because it was like it was so cheesy.
Yeah.
And in retrospect, I know these boy bands were really cheesy back when I was a fan, when I was a kid, but I didn't expect them to still be doing that now.
I know.
Because their fans are all like in their 30s and 40s.
It's so wild to remove them from like, it used to be cool to like do all that. Yeah. You know?
I just was
the fashion, the choreography.
Yeah.
It was like
they did all the choreography, like they were in sync, but they weren't because they're 98 degrees. And it was just so funny. Like, it was just comical. Because before that, the only person I had seen again as an adult that was a boy band was Joey Fatone and Friends. And he just comes out in jeans and a Mickey shirt. You know what I mean? Or whatever.
It's not, you know,
he's
all
not
put together.
Right, and he doesn't have, like, he did have one of his NSYNC members come up both times I saw him, but they weren't, like, doing a choreographed, cheesy, you know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yes, they're doing their whole shtick.
Yes, and 98 Degrees was the full band, all of them. So it was like, I would totally do it again. I just was not prepared for the cheesiness.
I love it.
Yeah, it was funny. Anyway, that was just jumping off of Food and Wine. But it's you never know. They might come to Food and Wine in 2026.
Yeah, it's true. They might just jump around which season. They do that sometimes.
Yeah. But so far, for the past handful, I don't know how long, I'm not going to quote, but like Joey Fatone has come every year. There's certain people that you see every year on there, and you know this is their family vacation.
Yes, I love
Tiffany's always on there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that one song, but...
I Think We're Alone Now.
Yep, that's it.
Yep, that's a good one.
But it's a cover.
Yeah. Maybe her whole set is covers. I've never been.
Yeah. I haven't either.
Could be. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to talk about food?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I jumped off.
Don't be sorry. It's fine. The first thing I have is from that brewing lab.
Oh, yeah, of course. Actually. Yeah, it's so good.
Frozen pomegranate and raspberry tea. That sounds nice.
Oh, yeah. That does sound nice.
Did you get to try that? I didn't get to try it either. It's herbal tea infused with, this is the sciencey part, orange ice cream molecules.
Yeah. Wow. That sounds fun.
Yeah.
So, speaking of this, though, let's throw a pro tip out here for our friends.
Okay.
Right? Because here's a continuous problem. If you need to look at this brewing lab menu ahead of time.
Yeah.
And if you don't want one of these interesting drinks, like if you're like, these are not up my alley, I don't do pickle milkshakes or whatever, all that stuff you just said.
Yeah.
Then you need to get a water from somewhere else ahead of time.
Right.
I guess unless you might be able to buy a bottle of water there. But I've been shocked. They're selling these crazy spicy wings and they don't have water.
That is silly.
They might sell you a $6 bottle of Dasani, but I don't do that. We get free water from Connections or whatever.
Right.
We spend a ton of money at Disney. I don't do $6 bottles of water. So anyway, just that's all I'm saying. If you don't want one of the drinks listed and you don't want a $6 bottle of water, you need to get it at Connections and bring it with you, or have your like you bring one.
Companions. Oh! I thought you were saying send somebody to go get your water. That sounds nice. But
that does sound
bring
nice.
a bottle of water.
Yeah.
Okay,
Jake sometimes will bring a Stanley, but yours isn't.
Or like
a Disney
Yeti.
Corksicle or whatever.
Yes, bring your Disney Corksicle. Like a big insulated water bottle.
It's a smart thing to have anyway.
Yeah, I do like carrying it into the park. When I remember to bring it, I'm glad to past me for planning that
It's
far
so
ahead.
easy to get dehydrated.
Yeah, now is the time to be dehydrated, so try not to be.
But that drink does sound interesting. Did you have any food stuff on there?
No.
We have liked in the past the peanut butter and jelly sticky wings.
You did like them.
Yeah.
Okay.
They were just interesting.
When you told me that you were going to try them, I was like,
We'll see.
I'm afraid of that.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't bad. I don't remember tasting the peanut butter very much. It was more just like a sweet, sticky wing.
Okay. That's understandable.
The garlic parmesan ones were pretty good. We did the Impossible buffalo chicken tenders with ranch and celery. They were very good.
That sounds good.
I'm a big fan of an Impossible chicken nugget.
I've never tried their chicken. I've tried their beef, their burgers.
So their chicken, in my professional culinary opinion, just joking, is really good when they do like a fried version, like a chicken nugget or chicken strip.
Okay.
I haven't been as impressed with like them trying to simulate like a grilled chicken.
I think that's harder.
Yeah, but I also don't know why you bother. You know what I mean?
I know. It's not really fried, so it's fine. Or is it actually fried?
Oh, I don't know. You mean deep fried?
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah. When we make them at home, we do them in the air fryer, but they might actually be fried.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess from a health point of view, that would be a good point.
Well, yeah, I don't know.
But for this purpose, these Impossible chicken strips are really good because when you add buffalo sauce and ranch, you're adding big flavors. I doubt anybody would notice that it wasn't real chicken.
Exactly.
I think that Bailey tried this unnecessarily spicy yet extremely tasty Carolina Reaper pepper curry wing, but that is not me. So a little much for me.
Agreed.
The fried pickle spears with dill ranch, like I said earlier, is my favorite thing there.
Yeah, I know you really love those.
I do.
I hope they come back.
It's a difficult. I've had fried pickles a bunch of places, and one thing a lot of places will mess up on is they will be insanely salty.
Yeah.
Because the pickle's already salty and then they salt it like they would a French fry.
I know.
And these in our experience were not like that.
Oh, good. I love the crunch.
I mean, they're still salty, but they're not like knock you over salty.
Yeah, there's definitely, you can tell the difference. If something is really over salted, it's hard to eat.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And we're dehydrated already because it's Disney.
That's so true. It makes it so much worse.
Yeah. So that was a good place to start because also this is located in the Odyssey, which once upon a time was a restaurant. So it's a nice air-conditioned big building compared to the rest of the festival pretty much, where you've got to stand outside in the heat potentially and you've got to eat outside, possibly on a trash can.
Right.
That's epic. That's what everybody does.
Classic.
This is nice because there are a ton of tables. It's nice air conditioning.
Yeah.
We wind up taking a little bit more time in here than we do in the rest of them.
It's true. It's also a good building for you to be familiar with because it's also where the baby care center and the first aid centers are at EPCOT. So if you ever do find yourself experiencing dehydration or any other kind of medical situation, they are well equipped to help you in the first aid office attached to the Odyssey.
Yeah, and the last time or the time before that Jake and I went to EPCOT, my ankles were getting blisters, and if you go up to a gift shop like in a country or something, they will charge you for Band-Aids. But if you go to that first aid place, they'll just give you 2 Band-Aids.
Yeah.
So that's really nice, good to know. I wish more people knew that because it seems wrong.
I agree.
That they charge and don't tell you that if you just got a little further or sent somebody else a little further that they could get it for free. That's the same with like Tylenol and stuff like that.
Right.
They'll give you some Tylenol for free. You just have to sign a waiver.
Yeah. Disappointed, but unfortunately not surprised. They did charge me $2 for a disposable COVID mask at the height of the pandemic. Mm-hmm. So, Disney's trying to make that money, but if you go to the first aid...
I wonder if we went to first aid.
I bet
too.
Yeah, but they also have cold water in there. So even if you're...
In first aid?
Yeah. So even if you're like feeling just like slightly dehydrated and stuff, just get some cold water from the water machine in there. They always keep it full.
That's cool. I didn't know that. I haven't not gone in there for dehydration. We're really good about stopping places and getting our free water.
Right.
Like even when we don't need it, we'll stop and get one.
Because we know.
We don't.
That's how you get dehydrated.
Get there. Yeah, we've seen a lot of poor sad people that didn't do it right and passed out.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just go to my next one. Is that cool? So in the booth called the Alps, there's some things that I am excited to try.
Give us a sampling.
So they have a warm Swiss cheese with alpine ham, baby potatoes, cornichons, I say that right, and baguette.
So.
And then Then they have a dark chocolate fondue with berries, pound cake, and meringues. And those both just sound so,
hearty.
Yes, so food and wine to me.
Yes.
One of the things, this is very silly, but a thing that I like about food and wine is even if it's the end of August and it's hot, they use a lot of fall colors and fall flavors. Yeah. And I like the vibe.
Yeah, it's cute. I love it. I definitely think that those are very, cozy kind of foods.
Yes, I agree. I didn't see that merch you were talking about earlier. Did they use fall colors this year?
Yeah, it's like a lot of burgundies and purples and stuff.
Figment will fit into fall colors, so I was thinking that when I was imagining it. I just wasn't sure. They do burgundies and purples and, oranges, and it's just a nice... fall vibe for that whole festival, and I really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
What's your next one?
My next one is China.
I have China on my list. Go
really?
Yep.
At the China booth, they have pan-fried chicken dumplings with house-made sweet and spicy sauce. I have gotten this, and I love it, so I hope it comes back.
Yes. Yeah, all of this stuff is from the 2024 menu, and we're just hoping that it comes back. But a lot of times their top sellers do.
Yeah.
Don't you find?
I do find.
Yeah. They don't too much take away things that were really popular. Right,
exactly. Which is good because some staple stuff you do want to have kind of coming back. Do you have anything else from the China booth?
No, that's the thing that I'm most excited about. I mean, I wrote down, I just don't know if I could do duck.
Oh, I love a bao bun. I love a bao bun too.
And I know that in a lot of cultures, duck is a normal thing to eat, but I just... it's like Donald.
We have Disney ducks. I know. It's like Donald, but it's also like we see cute families of ducks.
I know.
Around Disney World all the time.
It makes it a little harder.
I know.
I don't think there's anything else like that.
They're at EPCOT.
Yeah, they're not trying to serve us squirrels.
What's like that? Coral Reef.
I know. I don't know why I find I don't find that to be a problem. Some people won't eat at Coral Reef because they don't want to eat fish in front of fish. And I get that. But I just don't know. I think it's because I've been told my whole life that fish they don't really have a brain.
Right.
I think we're finding out that that's not necessarily true.
Uh-huh.
Sad.
Yes, but also I think things like ducks are much more of the cute and cuddly variety of animal.
You made a cartoon that I've been watching my whole life out of them.
I know.
Yeah.
Sad. Yeah.
So I don't know.
I would try the bao bun.
Okay.
Don't listen, Donald. But I would try that boba.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'll put money on I've had duck at some point in my life, but
I'm sure.
I feel a little weird about it, especially in Disney. I feel weird about rabbit too.
Oh, I do feel weird about rabbit.
There's so many rabbits in EPCOT. I know you guys know that. Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, was that it for... Oh, yeah, that was China.
Yep.
So for Belgium, they have a beer-braised beef served with smoked Gouda and mashed potatoes, a Belgian waffle with warm chocolate ganache, and a Belgian waffle with berry compote and whipped cream. This is something I've tried before, but not last year, and I liked it. I don't know if it was identical, but along the same lines. So that's exciting.
Yeah, I'm always down for a Belgian waffle. I love those. Yeah,
me too. And it's something that we can get more often now at Connections.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of chocolate ganache. I don't remember if that was an option last time. I wonder if they do it right. Chocolate ganache is very decadent, and some people sometimes will do, you know who does it? Port Orleans and their beignets. They'll be like, they do it wrong now.
Oh.
They used to do it right. Their sauce is still called chocolate ganache sauce, like for the beignets.
Yeah.
But it's just like Hershey's chocolate syrup. And I was like, don't use that word. You're not, ganache is thick and decadent.
Yeah, it's like a velvety, creamy type of moment.
Yeah.
Okay, well, hopefully they do it right.
Hopefully they do it right. I would be upset if it were Hershey's syrup.
That would be very disappointing.
Yeah.
There's a booth called the Fry Basket, and there in the Fry Basket, they have something I need to try.
Okay.
The Fry Flight, where you get truffle parmesan fries, barbecue bacon fries with smoked aioli, and sweet potato casserole fries with candied pecans, toasted marshmallow cream, and bourbon maple syrup.
Yes, I think I tried this last year.
How was it?
Well, I don't like truffle, so that one, whenever we do this, we split it with multiple people.
Yes.
So I just didn't wind up getting that, but the other two were nice.
I really want to try.
Yeah, that sounds really good. That's over by Test Track, I believe.
Yes, I think so.
Oh, your list is in a different order than mine, so I feel like I'm bopping around.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's not your fault. We didn't coordinate.
No, we didn't.
So, let's see. My next one, Canada is a classic. So, Canada was like my original reason for going to Food and Wine back like a long time ago when I was...
Really?
Yeah, because I really, really loved the beer cheese soup that they have.
Oh, that's right.
And the only other way to get it is by going to La Cellier, which is very expensive and was not in my budget back in my early adult days.
Yeah.
So I was super in love with going to Food and Wine and getting their Canadian cheese and bacon soup, which it used to be called beer cheese soup. Last year it was called cheese and bacon soup. It's always had cheese and bacon. I think it still has the beer in it. Anyway, served with a pretzel roll. It's delightful.
Yeah.
Especially for when it gets cool. This is I would call this a must do. This is a must do for me every year.
Heck yeah. That sounds really
I bought
good.
the cookbook like back as an early adult to learn how to make this soup.
Really?
Yep.
I have had this soup and I do really enjoy it.
It's so good. You don't like soup.
I don't like soup, but I like the soup.
Yeah, well, this is almost like a dip.
Agreed. It's very thick.
Now they're giving you a pretzel roll with it, so you really could make it into like a poutine type situation. But it is so good. Very it's creamy. It's got that nice hoppy flavor to it from the beer. I don't know now, but the cookbook that I have said that it was using a Moosehead, like a lager or something like that. So it's a nice Canadian beer.
Cool.
Yeah, really good. Their other thing that they had last year that we liked was the filet mignon with mushrooms, Borzen,
Yeah.
garlic and fine herbs, mashed potatoes, and Borzen garlic and fine herbs butter.
I remember that.
It was nice. It's not what you imagine when you hear these words is like fancy steak dinner.
Agreed.
And it's not, because it's mass produced and on a paper plate with a plastic fork.
Yeah.
So you just have to have the right expectation.
Agreed. We still kind of enjoyed it.
We enjoyed it.
Yeah.
We enjoyed it. You just have to not... You read these words and you're thinking like...
Fine dining.
Yes, fine dining and tender steak. And it is good because they add this nice sauce that's really good. But you just need to have proper expectations. You're eating on top of a trash can. I don't eat on top of a trash can, but I know a lot of people do.
No, we usually find a table.
We usually find a table.
Yeah. All right. At the Forest and Field booth, speaking of autumnal vibes, there's a pumpkin mascarpone ravioli with sage brown butter, pecorino cheese, and hazelnut praline. I meant to try this last year, never got around to it.
Yeah. I think I did try this last year and liked it. I love, again, the vibe. You know what I mean? It fits right in with that fall flavors, fall. And sometimes in Florida, we need these things to push us. You know what I mean?
It's a state of mind.
Yes, it's a state of mind. People will say, oh, you don't have a fall. Yes, I do. It's not 40 degrees or whatever, but like,
no.
Yeah, it's a state of mind. It's having a short sleeve sweater or a very light sweater. It's the colors, it's the decor, and it's the food flavors, and this really lends itself to that.
Yeah, absolutely. It definitely gives that vibe, and I just love these flavors. Like the sage brown butter, the hazelnut praline. Oh god, it all sounds so good.
Yeah, the other thing at that location is a burrata with a seasonal fall fruit, spiced pecans, apple puree, and a fig vinaigrette. Also super fall.
Sounds refreshing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me jump back over here. All right. Earth Eats has the red wine braised beef short rib with goat cheese polenta. This is something that I wanted to try last year and did not.
Okay, well, we've got to hope for a return. It does sound good.
It does. They also have the lemon poppy seed cake with lemon icing there.
Oh, I did see that. I like poppy seed stuff.
This sounds a little bit more... Well, the lemon poppy sounds a little bit more summer, but the red wine braised beef, of course, very fall, winter. Very exciting.
Definitely.
It is funny that we get all of this, like, stick to your ribs kind of food.
In the, like...
potentially August.
In the 85 degree.
Well, yeah. Anyway.
Okay. I've got from Greece. Did you try this? Grilled cheese. Sorry. Griddled. Not grilled. Don't grill it. Griddled cheese with pistachios and honey like baklava.
I find it hard to believe that I didn't, but I don't recall it, so I guess
Morgan loves a pistachio.
I love a pistachio dessert.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know.
I think if this comes back, we definitely should try it.
Definitely it's on the list.
Because it sounds... I love sweet and savory
Me too.
combo moments.
Right.
So I think this would be...
And honey and cheese is a really good combination.
Oh, yes. And then you
I wonder if this is on
pistachio.
I wonder if this is on the Emile's fromage montage
Ooh,
list.
I hope so.
I hope so too.
Because we're going to do it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
France is always a big hit with food and wine people.
Yeah.
To the point so that I don't think I tried any of this last year or the year before because the lines are absolutely mind-blowing.
Ooh, I know. When you're going over the bridge, if you're going that way from the UK to France, you see the line and you think to yourself, oh my gosh.
Is this worth it? Like,
could it possibly be worth it?
Right. So... we keep skipping this one because I'm like, I just don't have the time.
I know. And
patience, I guess, to deal with this line.
I can't.
Yeah. So we haven't done it in a while. If we get a shorter line, there are things I would like to try on here, but I don't know. I used to love getting the escargot from the France Pavilion, the France Food and Wine Booth. Thank you. I get why they don't call it
Global
that.
Marketplace.
Global Marketplace sounds so much better than booth.
I know. But yeah, it's not a marketplace, it's a booth.
Yeah. And now, more recently, what they've been doing is escargot brioche, which is like they bake the escargot into a bread, which is nice. It's good.
What do they
I've
call
had
that?
it before.
Hole in the... What is that?
Toad in the hole.
Toad in the hole.
No. That's what they call an egg in toast. But yeah, it is
It
like
is that. It is that,
French
just with
version.
our escargot.
If they said it in French, it would sound gorgeous.
Toad in the hole.
Yeah. Right.
No, yeah.
But they have a beef bourguignon, which again, it's fall. Sounds fall.
Yeah.
In a Cabernet with roasted potatoes, and then a creme brulee. with mango and passion cream, which is surprising. That sounds summery.
I know, that also doesn't sound very French.
That doesn't sound good.
I mean, obviously the creme brulee does, but
right.
the
creme brulee and summer fruits. Weird.
I'd take a bite.
I would take a bite too, for sure. I love a creme brulee. Yeah. But does it make sense? I don't know.
All right, so we're running down toward the end of our episode here, so we're gonna kind of do a little bit of like a speed through some of the other things that we're excited to try, but maybe we'll just say what they are and then say, doesn't that sound good? Because isn't that the gist anyway?
Yeah.
In the Hawaii booth, Global Marketplace, they have a slow roasted pork cider with sweet and sour Dole pineapple chutney and spicy mayonnaise.
I love the Dole. You know what I mean? Dole pineapple is so Disney to me, which is so weird. But
they've got a long history with Disney.
Yeah, so I'm glad they're doing that. At the Noodle Exchange, I'm not even going to read everything, but they're doing a bunch of ramen type stuff, or they have done, which is nice.
Yeah.
At the Refreshment Port, they basically do a version of poutine that's kind of fall with braised beef.
Yeah.
Sounds nice.
I love trying all the different poutines.
Yeah. Swirled Showcase takes a very fall vibe and does soft serves that are cinnamon apple and salted caramel. That sounds good, right?
So good.
And then they have a liquid nitrogen frozen sweet potato mousse with candied pecans and maple caramel sauce. So I'm glad that they do something fall autumn to fit in with the whole thing.
That sounds so good.
Go on.
In the India booth, they have chicken tikka masala with fennel spiced yogurt and naan bread. Nothing that's really jumping out as particularly unique about this.
I know.
I just love chicken tikka masala.
I do too, but I bet we'll wind up skipping it because it doesn't sound unique enough. I think we keep doing that.
Agreed.
The Tangerine Cafe has a bunch of things, but the thing that's going to get me there is the pistachio cake with cinnamon pastry cream and candied walnuts.
I put this on the list. I knew you would be into that.
It, yeah.
There's so many things at this booth that sound so good to me. Grilled kebabs with carrot chickpea salad and garlic aioli. And the kebabs are chicken and lamb. And then there's a fried falafel pita with tomato, cucumber relish, and tahini sauce. A stone-baked Moroccan bread with assorted dips. Oh my god, sign me up for everything there.
I love all the flavors that the Morocco cuisine in general brings.
Me too.
It really steps it up on flavor, and I love that.
We love Morocco.
I haven't tried this yet, but if they bring it back, we might have to. They've got a tiramisu funnel cake at the funnel cake stand in America.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that wild?
That is wild. I hope it's good.
Yeah. It's hard to imagine that it wouldn't be, but yeah. Maybe.
I know. How do you go wrong?
I'm sure it can be done, but yeah.
In Japan, they have a teriyaki chicken bun, a steamed bun filled with minced chicken, vegetables, and teriyaki sauce. Yum.
My last one is the caramel apple milkshake at Sunshine Seasons.
Oh.
Because so fall.
So fall. And that does sound good.
Yeah. We could grab one of those before we go see Joey Fatone.
Oh!
Because milkshake, but it's still fall.
I like it. I'll wear my Ugg boots. Just kidding.
No, you won't.
I don't have them. Okay, I've got 3 more. I'll do them real quick.
Okay.
Block and Hans has something called a frozen pineapple chipotle lemonade. It's lemonade with chipotle, pineapple syrup, and chili lime salt rim. Isn't that weird?
That is weird.
I would definitely try it because it sounds like a fancy mocktail, but in like Disney booth form.
I either tried that last year or I tried something similar.
Okay. There's also at Joffrey's. I know. Joffrey's has food and wine. Yeah.
I put that on here, but I bet Joffrey's always changes their stuff, so it might not be back this year, but go on.
Yeah, I'm sad I missed it. A PB&J latte.
Yeah, that's on my list too.
Oh, it sounds so good. A blend of espresso, milk, peanut butter, syrup, and raspberry syrup, garnished with whipped cream.
A little hard to imagine that they're going to make those PB&J flavors stand up through the coffee.
I know, right? But like...
We'll see.
It sounds good.
It does sound good.
The last thing on my list at Connections that they had for food and wine last year that I'm hoping they bring back because it sounds so good to me is a Korean barbecue chicken sandwich with pickled cucumbers on a brioche bun.
Bailey would love that.
We
should try.
I love Korean barbecue, and I think this like chicken situation sounds so perfect.
Yeah.
For that. Yeah, well, hopefully you've eaten because this episode made me so hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been fun to reminisce about some of the things from Food and Wine past, and we hope that this menu stands up to how delicious all these flavors sound from last year.
Yeah, totally. I think we'll probably come back with an update once we get more information.
Let's do a best and worst.
Yeah, we could.
Fun.
From what we'll try. We can't try everything. We're only 2 people.
I know. And whatever.
Yeah.
Best and worst, a sample.
Yeah, I agree. We should. So, in the meantime, check out our Etsy shop called Neverland Navigation on Etsy. There's not a lot that I actually feature there. It's more of you send me a message on Etsy telling me what you love, and I will send you some design ideas. Or this is, of course, where your shirts will come from, and you can look at my 5-star reviews so that you get an idea of the quality to expect if you let me be your free-to-you travel agent by sending me an email it's Morgan at neverlandnavigation.com, and then I'll give you my contact information and we will talk about your future vacation plans.
Absolutely. You can also visit us on social media and let us know what you're most excited for at the Food and Wine Festival. You can visit us on Instagram or TikTok at Neverland Navco. We've also, by the way, got a bunch of food reviews going on at both of those places. Or you can check out our YouTube channel, Neverland Navigation Co., where we've done full sit-down restaurant reviews for you to enjoy.
Lots
as well
of dining.
as, ton of dining on there. So if you're ever curious about what foods we have enjoyed or haven't so much enjoyed, then it's fun.
And some of our concert stuff's on there. We've got our EPCOT concert stuff. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Lots of stuff.
Check out the channel. It's fun. And also, this show is there. So if you want to check out the show, we also post it there. So if you kind of take a poke around, it's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us. We are going to go eat. We are now hungry. So we'll see you on our next adventure.